Hi, I'm Rob from Rob's Been Running. I hope you are doing well, staying safe and training hard. Autumn is upon us, Halloween is gone and Christmas is approaching. And for me, it's race week. On Saturday the 8th of November, I'm heading back to Westerlands in West Sussex to take on the Freedom Racing 5 Trails Ultra. So I took this race on last year and I did complete it, but it didn't go very well because I had a nasty cold and it was sitting right on my chest. I crossed the line 6 hours 40 minutes, but that was by my own standards very, very slow. That cold really getting into my chest and making it difficult to breathe. It did improve as the race went on, but yeah, I was not in a good situation running around that. I should never have started the race in the first place, really. But anyway, so this year we'll be looking to do a lot better. The build-up hasn't been perfect because I have had a calf issue for the last 4 weeks, but that has cleared up now. So no excuses. Come Saturday, we'll be pushing as hard as we can to see how well we can do on that course. Last year's race was run on the 14th of September, so the weather was obviously a little bit better. The course would have been a lot drier, so it'd be interesting to see how it runs on the 8th of November. I'm not sure the reasons for moving it. Maybe there was land permissions or something like that. I don't know. We'll find out on the day. We'll ask Tom Sutton, the RD, and see why that was moved from September to November. Maybe they just want to spread their races out a little bit more. I don't know. So for those of you who haven't heard about Freedom Racing, the company was founded by Tom Sutton, a very experienced runner and outdoor enthusiast with a decent running and biking pedigree. Tom is joined by his wife Nikki and a team of volunteers putting on some excellent races throughout the year, with their flagship event being the Serpent Trail race in July, attracting a lot of first-time runners and experienced runners who keep going back and back because it's such a great race. It's also really a good course to test yourself on as well. So if you haven't been or seen the Serpent Trail, check it out on the Freedom Racing website, and if you haven't run it yet, I'd urge you to potentially run that next year. It's a great race. It's run on the South Downs, and the trails are beautiful there. So yeah, go check that out. Freedom Racing also put on some other flagship events: Hurtwood 50, the KVK in Cornwall, the Summer Sessions in Cornwall, the North Downs Ridge 50k, which I've run. It's also a very, very good race. But for the full list of events, go check out the Freedom Racing website. I'll put a link in the description below of this video. Okay, let's get on to Saturday's event. So back to Saturday's event. Freedom Racing offer two options for this race. There's a 3 Trails half marathon and a 5 Trails 50k ultra. So I'm doing the 5 Trails 50k ultra. The 5 Trails race, as the name suggests, is run across 5 different trails on the South Downs National Park. The Serpent Trail, the New Lippix Way, West Sussex Literary Trail, Monarch's Way, and the South Downs Way. So if we just bring up the route map now on your screen, starting at Westerlands Farm, the 5 Trails 50k sets off on the Serpent Trail through beautiful woodlands and heath to join the New Lippix Way and climb the South Downs towards Singleton. Then onto the West Sussex Literary Trail through stunning beech woods before traversing the South Downs Way and Monarch's Way for the final few miles before turning back onto the South Downs Way and the Serpent Trail to head to the finish. This is a lovely marked route, takes in some of the most beautiful trails on the South Downs. The route has a few hills, so there's 1,170 metres of elevation gain across the course. So it's not flat, but it's not too bad either, nothing too crazy. There is a 10-hour cut-off for this race for the 50k, and for the half marathon is a 5-hour cut-off. So plenty of time to get round that course. We have 4 aid stations en route for the 50k, roughly 10 kilometers apart, and there's 1 aid station on the half route, which should be plenty. And they usually stock rocket fuel, aka Tom's mum's flapjack. If you know, you know. So Saturday's itinerary is as followed. So registration is at 8:30 at Westerlands Farm in Petworth, West Sussex. 50k race kicks off at 10 a.m. It's quite late for an ultra to start at 10 a.m. I prefer starting a bit earlier actually. The half starts at 11 a.m. Both races do qualify for your UTMB Index. If you don't know what that is, I'll leave a link in the description below to the UTMB Index so you can read all about it. There is a small kit list for both races. For the half, you simply need a collapsible cup and a fully charged mobile phone. For the 50k, the list is a bit longer considering the time of the year, the length of time you're going to be on your feet. So I'll put that on the screen for you now. And you can take a little read through there. Nothing too horrendous, just the standard kit that you'd expect to be taking with you on an ultra marathon in the autumn time. Freedom Racing partner with Trees Not Tees, so you can purchase a t-shirt from there when you enter the race, but yeah, you're not automatically given one to cut down on wastage, and you can also plant a tree for £5 when you enter the race as well online. You will get a nice wooden eco medal, which is in keeping with the race and the whole ethos of the race when you finish, so that's quite nice. But yeah, let's move on to goals for this race and expectations. Okay, I mentioned expectations. There are no expectations for this race. The goals are simply just to get around as quick as I can, hopefully less than 6 hours to 40 minutes like I did last time. If I stay fit leading up to the race, don't catch colds or anything like that, fingers crossed, touch wood, all that good stuff, then yeah, I would hope to be getting in well under 6 hours. So we will see on the day, but yeah, that's the goal really. Of course, the camera's coming with me. It'll be fun to document the difference of experiences from last year, running this in September to running it now in November, with the different under conditions and the weather and all of that. So that will be an interesting thing to see on the day. But yeah, you'll be coming with me, so you'll also see that as well. So that's the race in a nutshell. Let's see how it goes on Saturday. We do travel down early on Saturday, because I won't be staying over the night before. I'll just be driving down. It's probably about 2 hours from where I am, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, that's the race in a nutshell. So let's see how we get on. If you like this video, please comment, share, subscribe, and all of that good stuff. And yeah, I will see you on the start line next Saturday on the 8th of November. So train hard, race hard, have fun, and until Saturday, I'll see you soon. Take care.